Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to compose a writing piece on what our favorite food to eat for dinner is. The standard we are going to focus on is writing opinion pieces which introduce a topic or book that you will be writing about, state your opinion, supply reasons that support your opinion, use linking words such as because, and also, and to connect opinion and reasons and provide a conclusion statement. For this particular piece, your format will be as follows. You will state your opinion, you'll give 3 reasons, and then a conclusion statement. For this piece, you'll be backing up your opinion of what your favorite food is, which what you think is best for dinner. Here's my example of what my favorite food is and why. So I would start it off as my favorite food to eat for dinner is, and then you state whatever you want. So, for example, mine would be meatloaf. And now we go on to the next part of your piece and explain why you like meat. Well, for example, mine is meatloaf for dinner. You can start out by saying, I like meatloaf because, and then this is your reason number 1. So then I would go on to say, I like meatloaf because it is very yummy. After you state your first reason, you can go on to write your second and third, which will look a lot like your first. But the difference is that I want you guys to focus on using linking words. Linking words are words that help your piece flow and act as bridges. These are words like because and also. If you look back to your example sentence that I gave you, you can see that I used the word because, which is one of your linking words. So if we go back, it says, I like meatloaf because, I'll give it a bold and a nice green highlight just so you guys can see that that is your linking word that you will use. One of them you can use. So after you write all 3 of your reasons, I want you guys to write out your conclusion sentence. Your conclusion sentence wraps up everything that you talked about in your piece. A conclusion sentence could look something like this. Okay, so I can go in all, my number 1 food to eat for dinner is meatloaf. So, for your conclusion sentence, you can use phrases or words such as in all, so, and in conclusion. These words help you to summarize the point of your pieces in a very nice way. So, if we go back into my conclusion sentence that I wrote, you can see that I use the word in all, which I will bold and highlight for you guys really quickly so you can see. So that is your conclusion. That's a model for your conclusion statement. Also remember, you can use these other phrases to help you out. So for this specific assignment, it will be done on a pre-writing template that I will provide for you guys. On the pre-writing template, I would like you guys to bullet point all of your ideas, and then when you're ready to write, you can use complete sentences and put it all together. This is what the pre-writing template is going to look like. So it says up here, in your opinion, what's the best food to eat for dinner? Give 3 reasons why it's the best, then write a concluding sentence. So again, if you go back to our piece that I put an example of, so I said, I like, or my favorite food to eat for dinner is meatloaf. So I'm going to bold this, highlight it, and then at the beginning, I'm going to put my opinion so you guys can see it. So now that we have that all done, You guys can see that. And then you gave your reason 1, your reason 2, reason 3. If we go back here, this is reason 1, which is an example that you guys can have. Oops, I spelled opinion wrong. Thank goodness for autocorrect. So then, again, you can model it after my example. And then your conclusion sentence is as follows, which we saw before. So this is conclusion. So once you have all of that down, which is like bulleted and very short, you guys can go into complete sentences then which we know how to write. And I'm fully confident in you guys that you can write it. So then you will go on to this template, and this is what you will write very neatly and nicely on, with your name on the top, date, and then you can write your entire piece right here. I'm looking forward to reading this from you guys. Have fun and get writing.